evening once again. Dr. J here at Ask the Gynecologist. And tonight, Saturday, I'll be talking about a very special, important topic, ovarian cysts and how it causes infertility. If you're already on live on Instagram and Chocolate Beauty. Chocolate Beauty, thank you so much for joining on us live today. Dr. Alalade here, and good evening. I was about to come up live today, so I went for this COVID booster vaccination, and honestly, the thing knocked me out. After the vaccination, I slept off. I just got to the house, living room, sat down there, and I slept off like a baby. Honestly, that thing can knock me out one bit. So that's why I've not been able to come up live. I posted some information this morning about some few things, and it caused some kind of a storm in the teapot. Anyhow, once again, my name is Dr. J at Ask the Gynecologist, and we are here live, and I'll be talking we are on YouTube live. We're also on Instagram and also on Facebook, and we are here today. Vicky Joba Akeju, Beams Culture, Tania James Vasilias, Elizabeth Ifediba, one of our moderators on ATG, one of our experienced moderators. Thank you so much, Elizabeth, for joining on live today, this evening. Totally appreciate your time and your sacrifice to be here. I'm waiting for people to join, then we start this discussion real quick before the day is fast spent. Once again, my name is Dr. J at Ask the Gynecologist, and tonight we'll be talking about ovarian cysts and how it affects infertility, causing problems. So if you're not yet settled, try and settle in before we start this discussion today. I don't want people to miss it. One thing upsets me when we start discussing, some people will now join towards the end. They will now say, what are we even discussing? I'm like, we've almost finished now. Watch the video over again. This is Facebook. Set up your phone to notify you whenever we are on live. It's very good. You won't miss a lot of things at all. And if you can't do that, just because you're busy or maybe you're not tech savvy, you can always go to our page on YouTube. On our page on YouTube, our videos are arranged chronologically. So you can always see what we just recently posted. Because on Facebook, when people are commenting, saying this and that, our post will lose its chronological sequence. But if you go to a YouTube page, you always see the videos stacked over each other, and you can't miss anything. You can also set your YouTube to notify you whenever we are on live. Once again, I want to say good evening to you. My name is Dr. J at Ask the Gynecologist. First of all, what is ovarian cyst and how does it affect or cause infertility? That's the topic for today. So settle in and let's start shortly. Thank you once again, guys. 1 second. Waiting for Okoye Glory. I can see you. Thank you for coming in today. Wonderful lady. I can't see much comments. Now I can see comments on our Facebook. Okoye Gloria, Ajala Kemiola Jumoke, Suzy Pool, Abeniade Kehinde, Agbadahun Kode, Fali Olabisi Olawale Oba Free, Margaret Ogochukwu, Easy here, and if I've missed your name, you know how it is. Sometimes it's not always easy to cap. And I can see Fumbe, Nkadawire, Faith Etonam de Souza. Thank you, Oba Free, all the way from Ghana, Accra, Ghana. Smart Queen, how are you? And welcome once again. I want to remind you something. This month, I and Dr. Esther will be featuring, and she'll be discussing extensively about fibroid before and after pregnancy and how you can work on fibroid to change your story. That seminar is September 29. Sorry, I said January 29, 8 p.m. January 29, 8 p.m. this month is that our monthly seminar. So I want you to register for that seminar. And if you know Dr. Esther, she handles our Telegram group on ATG for the GTC and ANC. Dr. Esther will be there and she'll be answering questions and giving you guide. Bethman Ginikawa, thank you. Bertrand Genikawa, I don't avoid questions, okay? I'm human. Most times when people ask questions, before I finish answering one, another one will pop up and I'll miss it again. So it's not always easy to pick up everything. And in most cases, most questions we give, answers we give to questions, they cover every other thing you're trying to ask. So listen to whenever we answer other people's question, because your question could be actually will have been answered as we're touching those questions. So listen to other people's answers we give to individual questions. And I don't deliberately try to avoid people's questions. It's just that I could be busy answering other people's questions while you're asking your own. Okay. So once again, I want to say good evening to you. And I hope you're having a wonderful weekend. Lady Walks Mickey, how are you and how is everything going on? Obi Obonia, Vivian Deco Briggs, Akinla Oluwasayo Fumi. Thank you. Mr. Jokes, J1 the Ultimate. I just love that name, J1 the Ultimate. The thing fascinates me. Nkechi Grace Steven. How are you, my sister? Long time. Happy New Year, Nkechi Grace Steven. And she was on my podcast sometime last year. Amazing lady, amazing woman. Thank you so much. Akinla Oluwasayo for me, Nkechi Grace Steven. Thank you. Vivian Deco Briggs, amazing lady. One of our wonderful moderators in ATG. Rose Frank Osaji. Ogo Chinyere Ngbachi, Sweet Damsel, J1 the Super Ultimate, J1 the Super Ultimate on Instagram, Adegbola Aishat, Comfort Ifeoluwa on YouTube. Thank you so much, Comfort, for being here. Inki Sumbo, Elin Asan Mandela, Adegbola Aishat, Olawale Abiodun Folayemi, J1 the Ultimate. Thank you so much. Good evening to you too, wherever you are. God bless you. I love this taste of cinnamon tea. It gives me such energy boost whenever I taste this cinnamon tea. I'm having a sip of it while we are chatting today. Damilola Tea, Kuzuli, Aminata Dewumi Bello, Elijah, Ihia Kulam, Chidera, Queen Adasa, Musa, Kemi, Omilabu, Akinlawon Oluwaseun. She's asking, what can I do to know if I'm ovulating? Dr. K. Demilat Elabo, Princess Mary B's Ammonia Green Adeyenka, wonderful, beautiful name. The lady called Ammonia. How are you? Folake Taibugbe Morris, one of our wonderful ladies. She is a wonderful client. And Taibugbe, how are you today? Agatha Cornelius, Cheesy Marie's KK, Kids.ng, and Rita Mary on YouTube. I can see you too. Thank you so much and good evening to you. And thank you, Rita, for joining us on our YouTube channel today. Ecomessian on Instagram. Irene Osio Baifo, Buki Olutimi, Edith Brown, Lovette Inanji, Edith Brown, Lovette Inanji, Buki Olutimi, Wufai Belkis, Eniola Belkis, wonderful, beautiful name. Wonderful, beautiful name from the Quran. Belkis. Thank you so much. Beautiful name. Omaka Akbo. Omaka, how are you? And thank you so much for joining tonight. So, let us start. Okay, before we start this ovarian cyst and infertility, I'll take some questions, then we'll cover the topic later. I think that will improve engagement in this discussion. Chinwe Joyce. A lady asked the question, how would she know if she's ovulating? You see, people sometimes get fixed on checking for, they want to see slimy mucus, they want to see being awning, they want to see their breast tender and full. This gives them that joy or the sign that they're ovulating. It's not always so. There's no standard criteria. As far as we've done your hormonal profile, your day 21 progesterone, FSH, LH, and you're known to be ovulating, that is enough. Not every woman will see all those egg white thing. Not every woman will have breast tenderness. Not every woman will feel honey during their ovulation. Some will do, but it's not guaranteed that you're going to have such a feeling or such things. Some will feel moody. Some their tummy is warm and they'll feel warm. You see, ovulation is a one-time event. Ovulation is just when the egg pops from the ovary. It's one-time event. But before you ovulate, you have been feeling some feeling in your body suggesting that you're ovulating. Okay? But as far as you're having regular period, you're almost likely to be ovulating 90% of the time. So if you're going to wait to ovulate before you have sex, don't waste your time. The best thing is to have regular sex. We preach this all the time in ATG, that the best thing to get pregnant is to have regular sex. Don't time your ovulation, that you want to get a precise time you're ovulating. Nobody knows concisely. Okay, if you want to do that, then you want to turn yourself into a lab engine. Okay. But some people will see egg white when they are ovulating. Some people will feel super horny when they are ovulating. Some people will have they will feel warm in their lower abdomen to suggest that they're ovulating. Some people, their breast is so tender and they have to wear a different bra size to keep things in shape to make them not to feel uncomfortable. Okay? How can you prevent genital warts? The only way you can prevent genital warts is not to be a human being. Okay? The only way you can prevent genital warts is not to be a human being. That is to say, you're not going to have sex. Okay, you're not going to kiss, okay, and you're never going to contact anybody. As far as you've kissed before, you've had sex before, you've been exposed to genital warts. That's all. Case closed. There's no way. Emanuela, how are you? Thank you for the topic. You want to know? Yes, Emanuela, you had ovarian cyst 85 millimeter. That is 8.5 centimeter at 4 months pregnancy. Really painful. What should you do if it's really painful? If you have a cyst of close to 10 centimeter and it's causing you pain in pregnancy, that cyst must be removed. We can remove a cyst while you're pregnant. We've done it before. We can remove a dermoid cyst if you're pregnant. We've done it before. If that cyst is causing you severe pain, it must be removed. Okay, I know trying to remove a cyst during pregnancy carries slight risk of miscarriage, but okay, it's very, very low. But if that cyst continues to twist on itself, causing severe pain, you can keep that for 9 months. You can keep that for 6 months. You can keep that for 7 months. So if you have a cyst of that size, about 8.5 centimeters in pregnancy, causing you severe pain, that cyst has to come out. Okay, there's no medication to go and dissolve or shrink a cyst. Don't let people sell you snake oil. Don't let people sell you omoto yogon. Okay, don't let people cajole you. There's a truth, and if you don't want to hear the truth, people will sell you lie. If a doctor tells you, in most cases, once you see a doctor that knows what they are doing, once they assess your situation, assess your social circumstances, and they give you the answer and the way forward, okay, in most cases, they've told you the truth. Okay, every other thing that follows, you now say, hey, that does not suit you. This is what you want. In most cases, is a compromise. The first thing they say to you is usually the truth. That is why in any situation, when people give you their first opinion, it's usually the truth, and that is usually what they feel about that situation or about that person. Every other thing that follows is usually a compromise of the truth. Okay, so the best thing in that case, in this situation, 8.5 centimeter ovarian cyst on the ovary in pregnancy must be removed. Thank you. Princess Mary Beats, thank you. Is ovulation supposed to be painful? No. And yes, some people, they have discomfort during ovulation, but most people will not have pain during their ovulation. Most people will not have pain during their ovulation. 93999, how are you? 93999, Anastasia Jola, thank you so much. Good evening. What about ovulation? If you have pain during ovulation, then just take simple painkillers like paracetamol or ibuprofen. They are safe, they are okay. They can stop the pain during ovulation. Ovulation is not usually painful. It can be a bit uncomfortable. Your tummy is a bit warm down below, but it's not supposed to be painful. But if you're having severe pain during ovulation, it's likely to be called what we call mid-cycle pain. We call it Michel Smearch pain in medicine. Mid-cycle pain, it can be uncomfortable, but simple painkillers should be enough for that. Doctor, my prolactin is 14. High or low is normal. Okay? That is on YouTube. Thank you so much, Chinyere. Anyawezima. Gloria Wako Konji. Gloria, thank you so much. And Chinyere, God bless you. I can see your fingerprints there. Amazing, amazing lady. God bless you. What is the difference between abnormal hormonal profile? What's the treatment? Okay, what is the treatment of abnormal hormonal profile results? Okay, the first I want to ask you is which hormone is abnormal so that we can treat that hormone. There are many hormones in the body. As a gynae doctor, I focus on your reproductive hormones. So if they tell you that your hormone is imbalanced or you're not correct, first of all, the question is which hormone are we talking about so that we do what we're focusing on. Okay, we need to know which particular hormone is imbalanced and we focus on that thing. Okay, must LH or estrogen drop after ovulation? Usually there will be a fall of LH, okay, and estrogen. Usually after most cases LH after ovulation, but there's nothing called a must in medicine. When you see must in medicine, run away. Nobody knows anything, knows it all. So when you say a must, that totally is totally out of it. Nothing is a must, okay? Thank you very much for your advice. Thank you so much. Royal Majesty, Instagram, how are you? And good evening once again to you. On Facebook, on YouTube here. Thank you, love Betty. Good evening. May God bless you as you bless us. I pray God bless your home. Thank you so much, love Betty. God bless you too, and God be with you as well. Thank you, Rita Mary. Titi Lopi Adewumi, I am at risk with an ovarian cyst, measuring 3 by 3.5. Ovarian cyst usually of less than 4 centimeter or up to 4 centimeter are not a case of concern in most cases. Most cysts that are simple cysts contain just fluid inside them, okay? They don't cause problem. In fact, in most cases, they will pop and release on their own and no concern. If your cyst is 3-4 centimeter or less, no problem, especially if it's a simple cyst. If it's a complex cyst, be careful, we scan again, okay? But cysts should not scare you. If you scan 10 women, listen to me now, yeah, that are under 50 years old, okay, at least 3 of them will have some type of cyst within them. It doesn't mean you're going to open everybody and start removing cysts up and down like a butcher. No. You watch, you observe, you scan again. Maybe 2 or 3 months down the line, as far as it's not causing pain. Good evening, Esther Joseph Esther. Can I use paracetamol for headache in pregnancy? Absolutely, yes, you can. You can use KCAN. You can use paracetamol for headache in pregnancy. How does one know the number of eggs in the ovary if one is over 40? Nobody counts. Nobody counts. That is Rita Mary. But we have a test called AMH. That test is an hormonal is one of the hormonal profile tests that we do for infertility, and we expect the number to be at least 1 or more. In most cases, those that their AMH, anti-Mullerian hormone, is more than 1 or more, okay, means that they have good egg reserve in their ovary. If your AMH is less than 1, in most cases, your egg reserve is less. But we can't know the absolute number. No. If anybody tell you that they can know the absolute number of eggs you have, is a joke. What we can do is to do follicular tracking and scan you around the time of your ovulation, and we can count how many follicles that are there at that point in time during your ovulation by follicular tracking. But we can't know how many eggs you have in reserve in your ovary. Nobody can know that. Okay? All right? Doctor, you have PCOS, but... Oh, that thing is gone. Jesus. Excuse me. Okay. If a woman is pregnant and she has ovarian cysts, is it okay? Like I said again, I've already answered that question. That's why people should listen to answers we are given. Okay? Edith Brown. If you have a cyst on your ovary, 3 or 4 centimeters or less in pregnancy, and it's a simple cyst and it's not causing you problem, leave it alone. I did a C-section on Wednesday or Thursday, I can't remember. This woman came for C-section, okay? She has had 2 previous sections before. This was her 4th section, and she was being sterilized during the C-section. And we found a big, massive cyst on her tube, not ovary, on the end of the tube. We call it fimbrial cyst. Big, about 4 centimeters, as big as a golf ball. And it was a simple cyst. We took it away. Okay? Obviously, she was awake because she had a spinal. So we told her about the cyst. We took it away. We showed her. We sent it to the laboratory. It was a simple cyst. You can even see inside the cyst, just water. So this woman had a cyst, and when we told her, she said, "Yeah, they told me that I have a cyst during pregnancy. I wasn't bothered because it wasn't causing me pain." We took it out for her. So it's not every cyst that you worry about. They will disappear on their own. Doctor, what causes hotness of vagina or stomach always? Maybe you have irritable bowel syndrome. Maybe you have ovarian cyst. Maybe you're just having, endometriosis. So get a scan and let's know what's going on with you. I'm not a magician. I'm a doctor. I do tests and I interpret tests. Okay. Why does one experience tender breast after ovulation? It's just normal. It's normal. It's just your body doing what it's supposed to do. It's normal. Good. How many months can I use carbagoline and duphaston for? Once you use Cabagoline for at least 4 weeks, you should check your prolactin level to see if it's responding to the medication. You cannot take medication forever. Okay? If you're taking Cabagoline for 4 weeks, check your prolactin level to know if it's responding. If it's not responding, then we might need to change the medication or add something extra to the medication. Okay? Excellent. Very good. That's for Akinlawan Oluwa Shayofumi. Nkechi Muna Gladys. Thank you so much. Estradiol is 290. You hope it's normal. It's normal. Very good. Aminat Adewumi Bello. Thank you, Awoya Majesty. Thank you, Vivian Dico Briggs. You see, guys, don't send personal messages to me on my messenger. I'll probably not see them. The reason is that if you know how my day runs, sometimes you pity. Don't worry about that. I know what I do. But if you see how I do things every day, you understand where I'm coming from. First things first in the morning, I wake up, do my prayers, go to the toilet, brush my teeth, sometimes sit down on the toilet bowl, answer messages on WhatsApp to clear my message. Because some people will message me at 4 a.m. So I put my phone off. So I answer messages on my WhatsApp, clear them quickly, have a shower, have some drink, then go off to work. Now, while at work, if I'm free between cases, I answer some few questions. There's question there on email, on Instagram, on Facebook, messages. I'm also checking people on my Facebook profile on ATG, showing that everything's sanitized. Also on Telegram. Do you think, as a human being, that I'm working 8 to 12 hours a day, I will be checking messages on Messenger? I can't check it all. It's impossible. Except you think I'm a machine. Despite the fact that we employ people to answer messages on our Telegram at work in the ATG office in Lagos, there are so many messages. People just asking questions just for them to feel happy, which is okay. But we can't answer everything. That is why we have to introduce a simple mechanism so we can live a normal life. And that mechanism is for people to go through our live pages like this, listen to free advice. And also, if you want one-to-one consultation, it's available. You can use your premium service, which is we have over there. We have the platinum service, which is a video consult. Platinum, you can see me on video, talk to me on video like this. People have used it before, all the time. Ghana, Nigeria, Lagos. You can use the gold service, you can use the diamond service, you can use the weekly service or the monthly consult. You can also even go to the Telegram if you're trying to get pregnant and you want to Telegram something. You can even, if you're pregnant already, you can do the antenatal on Telegram. Dr. Esther will see to you there. Very accessible. But if you want to message me on my messenger, you're just wasting your time because I won't check it. Because it's so cumbersome. There are over 3,000 messages waiting on Messenger. How many can I answer? Don't forget that I have a small baby. Forget that. Anyway, thank you so much. I hope you understand where I'm coming from and what I'm trying to say. I'm not trying to spite you. I'm trying to show you can see my world and where I am coming from. Okay, let's continue. We have a message on YouTube, and Esther. Let's see, lady called Esther Joseph. Doctor, please, does stress really stop you from conceiving? Yes. Stress can stop you from conceiving. Stress can cause hormonal imbalance. Stress can make you have hormonal imbalance. Thank you, Vicky J, for joining on YouTube. Pressure 62, Okeowo Dominic, Gladys 266. Let's go. Zeno, Sophia, how are you, my sister Zeno? Wonderful name. Thank you for joining in today on this page. So now let's focus on the topic of today, which is ovarian cysts and how it causes infertility. Ovarian cysts and how it causes infertility. Right. So let's talk about ovarian cysts. All right. So if you always remember, I always draw this diagram here, okay, of the womb, tube, that's the womb, okay, and that's the tube here. That's the womb cavity. That's the vagina and cervix. That's vagina, VJJ, as the cervix, and that's the womb there. Over here, you have the ovary, and it's attached to the womb, called the ovarian ligament. So that attaches the ovary to the womb. And this is what you get. Where's that, my womb? The womb I have here. So that's what you get. Okay, does it look like it? Very good. So those are the ovaries, 1 and 2. Okay. Now, ovarian cyst. Remember, I made mention of the fact that a lady doing section recently at work, that's a tube. She had a parafibrial cyst. So this woman, her cyst was just over here on her tube, very big, about 4 centimeters. So she had a sterilization, so we took away the old tube and the cyst away on that side. It was gone. She doesn't want to get pregnant anymore. She's already had three sections now in total. 2 previously, and the one we did last week. Now, back to the matter. Open and close. Touch your toes. Back to the matter. So, ouch. I didn't do this thing well. I put up a post on Facebook today. People were saying all sorts of things. My sister, my brother, enjoy yourself. If you're married, get pregnant. If you're not married, enjoy yourself. Use condom. I'm not a pastor. I'm a sinner like you. God forgive me. Okay, back to this. Now let's get a bit serious now. So that's the womb and ovary. Ovarian cyst is when you have a separate cyst on the ovary, like this. And it can twist on its own. By twisting on its own, it causes pain. Okay? And that's some sort of pain you don't like. In most cases, once it's twisting on its own, you assume that it's going to be about 4 centimeters or more. Some cysts, they can contain fluid. They are just empty. Some cysts can contain water, that is fluid, like fluid. Some can contain blood or other solid components. That is a complex cyst. Okay? When a cyst is there like that, sometimes it can wrap around the tube. Okay? And it can twist on the tube and make the tube damaged, blocking the tube. Imagine somebody having this kind of cyst on their tube, and they already have one tube on the other side lost because of a ectopic pregnancy. That means their tubes are compromised, they can't get pregnant. That is how ovarian cysts can damage you and cause infertility. Apart from that, they can also cause pain and severe discomfort as well. But I told you already that cysts, okay, can cause problem, yes. But we don't rush to start taking everything out in all cases because we can see a cyst there. You don't take out cysts all the time. You leave them alone. As far as they are less than 4 centimeters in size and they are not causing any pain, you leave them alone. If they are causing pain, you can take them out by all means. Okay? Chinedet. Benedette, how are you? Welcome and thank you today from Australia. You coming in. Thank you, Chineyenwa Benedette. So, some ovarian cysts, like I was trying to explain, okay, they can actually wrap on the tube and they can destroy the tube. In a woman that already has a damaged tube on the other side, she can't get pregnant anymore. Some people do have a cyst called endometriosis. And when endometriosis happens to be on the ovary, it causes what we call endometrioma, endometriotic cyst, endometrioma on the ovary, affecting the tube close by and making them twisted up or blocked. Imagine they have endometriosis, endometrioma on both ovaries. It causes damage to both ovaries, and such a person can't get pregnant. That is why if you have endometriosis, you have to get them treated before you try to get pregnant. Okay? ovarian cyst. By the name, ovarian cyst is different from polycystic ovaries. A lot of people do confuse polycystic ovaries with ovarian cysts. You know, when I was trying to explain to you here, I'm trying to see if you can see me clearly. Ovarian cyst is when you have a separate cyst attached to the ovary, like this one. Okay? Like that one. That's ovarian cyst. This is the ovary. That is ovarian cyst. That is a tubal cyst, or what we call a fimbrial cyst, or tubal cyst, or peritubal cyst. That one. Polycystic ovaries is when you slice open this ovary. Okay? You open it and you open the ovary, and you see tiny follicles arranged, usually in the periphery, outside the ovary, like that. We call that polycystic ovarian syndrome, or to make it more simpler, polycystic ovaries. Polycystic ovaries. That is just a description of what we see. Some people, they have polycystic ovaries, but they still get pregnant. If your polycystic ovaries is also making you to have scanty period, causing hormonal imbalance as well, it now becomes polycystic ovarian syndrome. Polycystic ovaries on its own does not cause infertility, but once it's associated with oligomenorrhea, scanty period, hormonal imbalance, and other host of other hormonal imbalances, it now becomes polycystic ovarian syndrome and makes you not to get pregnant as much as you want. PCOS causes infertility. Ovarian cyst does not necessarily cause infertility, except it's damaged your tubes. Ovarian cyst will not cause infertility except it has damaged your tubes. Okay? Apart from removing them, is there no other way to reduce the pain for someone that's still giving birth? Yes, if the pain is there, you can take painkillers. Paracetamol is safe. You can take paracetamol, you can take codeine, and any other painkiller that is safe in pregnancy if you have pain from ovarian cyst. How can you treat endometriosis? You can treat endometriosis by what we call laparoscopy and diatemy. We go in, we keyhole camera to your belly button while you're asleep. That is laparoscopy. We now put a tiny heat source through that keyhole to destroy endometriosis around your ovary or around your womb as much as we safely can. Okay? And in some cases, if you have severe endometriosis, then we might need to remove some organs if necessary, but it's very, very rare. But it's possible. Legit, legit. Damilola Babatunde, Nikki D Akiola, my sister, how are you so much? My special love to you, from my wife to you, from my daughter to you, and thank you so much, my wonderful sister Egbomi Nikki D. Thank you so much. How can hormonal imbalance be corrected? Esther Joseph, thank you for your question on YouTube. I always said it here, and I said it again about 20 minutes ago, that when you say you have hormonal imbalance that you want to be corrected, we have to know which hormone is imbalanced that we need to fix. There's no magic bullet. Which hormone is imbalanced that we want to fix? Viviane Diabe, all the way from Rome, Italy. How are you, my sister? I would love to visit Rome one of these days. It's always been in my list to visit Rome one of these days. I really love to see, touch down, and to feel the Coliseum of Vespasian one of these days. It's a thing I love. I just love reading Roman history, Greek history, and it's fascinating to me. So Rome is one place I would love to visit. Rome and Greece. Thank you so much. Can cyst stop period? No. A cyst does not make you not to have period. It can cause pain in your period, possibly can, but it does not stop you from having period. Doctor, please, where can Clomid be in UK? You can't get Clomid in UK except through prescription. You can only get Clomid through prescription in the United Kingdom. Thank you, Vivian Idiabe. God bless you. Blessing Odum, how are you? And Janet Oluwakemi Omolade. Can I take thyroid medication? You can, and you must take thyroid medication in pregnancy if you need it to be treated. Some people do have thyroid problem, but it doesn't need treated in pregnancy. But if your thyroid is being reviewed by the endocrinologist and they say that you need medication, it is safe to take medications to treat your thyroid, to keep it under control during pregnancy, because if it's not under control in pregnancy, it can cause miscarriage, yo. It can cause miscarriage. This is legit, Once I open my mouth to speak to you, it's legit. Okay? If you know it, you know. If you don't get it, forget it. Esther, can endometriosis cause infertility? Equere Judith. Yes. If the endometriosis damages the tube, if it blocks the tubes, if it obliterates the tube, if it occludes the tube, it will cause infertility, especially if it affects both tubes, left and right. Okay? Very good. If you're not yet subscribed to our YouTube channel, today is the day. Make a change this year by being on our ATG YouTube channel. You will not miss our video. Can ovarian cyst? That is gone. Jeez. How can ovarian cyst be managed during IVF? IVF procedure is not to deal with ovarian cyst. If you have ovarian cyst, it should have been dealt with before IVF. And it can be dealt with to remove it through open surgery or through laparoscopy, keyhole surgery, before you think of IVF, if that's what you want. Okay? Uchi, Segen, Leonard, Happiness, and how are you? Lola Oladende, how are you? Princess Sajel, what is thyroid? Thyroid is a small gland below your neck here, or in front of your neck here. Okay? It controls a lot of hormones too, to keep your body under control. Just leave it that way. COVID vaccine, change. What can cause excess release of a woman when having sex? Is normal. Some people doing sex, a woman, they will release cum small. Some will pour like water. Some will even squirt. We are all different. It's normal. Okay? It's not a disease. It's not a demon. It's not some sort of demonic thing. It's just normal. Okay? The same way too, some people have got this excessive sexual urge. It's normal for them. For some people. Some people, they need to be treated. Sorry, I used the wrong analogy. Apologies for that. But what I'm saying is, if you're having sex as a woman and you feel wet or when you're having sex, it's normal. It's not a disease. Okay? Can I take PCOS? Sandra or Sanebi, can you please see a doctor, please? Okay? What can cause delay in period for up to 10 days you're not pregnant, likely hormonal imbalance, possibly cervical stenosis, or maybe a miscarriage? Ihoma Ano, please don't put your results online. We expect privacy here. However, your prolactin is too high, but I don't look at people's results online. As a doctor, I respect people's privacy. Please don't put your results online. Respect your own privacy, or at least cover your name. Dermoid cyst, ovarian cyst, yes. Cyst called dermoid cyst is also a type of ovarian cyst. There's a cyst called dermoid cyst. It's a type of ovarian cyst. Annabelle Michael, how are you? Dermoid cyst is a cyst, what we call a complex cyst. It's not cancer. It's just a complex cyst. It contains many components inside them. Thank you, Nikki D. Eshion. Thank you so much. Happy New Year to you too. They're all doing well. Doctor, what can cause excessive sweating and feeling of hotness in a woman? If you're having excessive sweating, check your hormonal profile so that you're not going through menopause. And then if your menopause is not there, you're not menopausal yet, then try and see a physician to check why you're having excessive sweating. They will do some other tests, called electrolytes, some cortisol levels and all that. That is for the endocrinologist. They will do that for you. It's beyond my own specialty. Can ovarian cyst cause miscarriage? Very unlikely. Happiness and ovarian cyst is unlikely to cause miscarriage. Gynae Gossip, how are you? Thank you, Gynae Gossip, for following us today. We'd love you to join in our talks if you're free. Oketan Oluwaseyi, how are you? Ed Adepeju, thank you for joining in today. Thank you, guys. So if you want to send your results to me, don't post them here on general page. Talk to our moderators. They'll tell you how to get them forwarded to us at the back end, and then we'll reply you without delay. You know me. I don't mess around with people's results. Okay? We are increasing the cost of ATG, GTC, Telegram, and ANC Telegram, February 1. If you're not yet subscribed for the GTC Telegram group or ANC Telegram group, go and do so now. Good evening, doctor. Test of pregnancy 3 times. It's positive. Scan shows nothing. Scan will not show anything until you are at least 6 weeks or more. Some scans will show you pregnancy at 5 weeks, but most will show you pregnancy once you're 6 weeks or more. As far as there's no bleeding, as far as there's no pain, leave it pregnancy alone and check it, scan in 6 weeks' time. You see, once you plant a seed in the ground, you wait for it to germinate and to sprout up from the soil. You don't go and start digging the ground to see the seed is growing. It's just good that these days and now we're able to do scans to see things before they are obvious, to see the belly before it's seen by the world. Don't disturb the baby, let the baby grow. You won't see pregnancy on scan until about 6 weeks or more. So as far as there's no bleeding, as far as there's no pain, let the baby grow and germinate and become a full-grown baby. Thank you so much. So I'm going to drop this discussion here today. I'll be coming back again later tomorrow, Sunday, and we'll continue our talk, all things being equal. Thank you guys for being here today. God bless you. See you soon, and have a wonderful remaining part of your week. Love you so much, and I love myself too. Bye-bye.